Hi ma'am, I'm Jurideth O Jimenez and this is my second set video. Number 4. In transacting or communicating in global setting, what vital preparation must be done and why? To communicate successfully in an international environment, you need to be able to grasp what is being said and respond appropriately. You need to have a degree of intercultural awareness and ability to detect possible misunderstandings. You also need to reflect on your own norms and expectations. Communications. In globalized world, effective communication is a necessity. Communication is important in global setting. The vital preparation must be done. Is that the primary step in achieving effective communications is to know your audience and the things that they interested so that you can easily get their trust. Number 5. In what situations are the local and global varieties of spoken language used? In terms of global varieties of spoken language, the English is the most widely spoken language in the world. The global varieties of spoken language will apply if there is a foreign person visiting here in the Philippines, or such a Facebook friend having a conversation each other in where each of you use the English language, while in local language we probably use the national language. We probably use the especially sending a letter to honorable person, any transaction and everything from an academic essay for a certain event and celebration. Those dialect languages are also considered as a local language, and it is mostly used by socializing, knowing each other, making friends in the same place. A regional dialect is not a distinct language but a variety of a language spoken in a particular area of a country. Some regional dialects have been given traditional names which mark them out as being significantly different from a standard varieties spoken in the same place. Number 6. Based on the discussion on communication and globalization, create a 2-minute informative video focusing on the following. Characteristic of globalization. Free trade. Globalization allows for trade between countries without government interference. Number 2, liberalization is defined as the freedom of business people or industrialists to accept or establish a business, commerce, or trade anywhere in his country of origin or a different country abroad. Number 3, connectivity. One of the important characteristics of globalization is that it helps different countries and places to connect. Number 4, economic globalization. The increasing economic interdependence of different economies of nations throughout the world has result of globalization. Number 5, cultural globalization. The transmission of ideas, values, and meanings throughout the world, which is aimed to extend and intensity the present relations, is called cultural globalization. Number 6, political globalization. It refers to the growth and prosperity of the political system worldwide in both complexities as well as in size. Number 7, opportunity. For everyone to prosper, it can be a developing country or developed country, but globalization provides opportunities for both equally. Number 8, learning. Globalization opens doors for abundant knowledge and experience from different countries. Number 9, production and advantage. One of the characteristics of globalization is that it provides a production advantage to the companies Because many countries are open for trading, the companies can set up their manufacturing plant where the availability of labor land is relatively economical. This brings down the production cost of the company even lower, and they gain a competitive advantage. B. Advantages of globalization. Economic growth is widely believed that increased globalization leads to greater economic growth for all parties. Increased global cooperation. For a globalized economy to exist, nations must be willing to put their differences aside and work together. 3. Increased cross-border investment. According to the course, Global Business Globalization has led to all increase in cross-border investment. Letter C. Effects of globalization in language use and communication. Answer. The biggest impact of globalization on non-English languages is this class system that favors those proficient in English. This led to millions of people encouraging their children to learn English while neglecting their local languages. But there has been a growing backlash to the dominance of English. Globalization is readily increasing into this world. This increase in globalization has many effects on language, both positive and negative. One major consequence of globalization is the increased spread and interconnectedness of languages, in particular the English language. The diversity, the tradition, rituals, costumes are getting drifted away. Does not this impact on language and communication? Of course, it does language too. Similarly, cultural barriers are broken down with the use of internet and mobile technology, with distance and isolation no longer being relevant. Globalization affects global communication by enabling businesses to pursue new and unexplored opportunities across the world. Similarly, cultural barriers, in other words, languages construct our world views as well has remained viable through them. This is why struggles over cultural identity are